KSI and Logan Paul fight. Did you know you could print a 3D gun at home? All that and much more. I'm Jim Acosta and you're watching Geo News. Good evening, I'm Jim Acosta. You're watching Geo News, the most important name in the news. On the news. In the news? Production? In the news. KSI and Logan Paul are allegedly fighting. And because I'm not Carlos, I am Jim Acosta. I am impartial and not supposed to talk about my opinions. However, I don't know any facts about the fight. I'm just gonna talk about my opinions. Here's my comprehensive take on the fight between KSI and Logan Paul. I don't care about KSI. I don't really care about Logan Paul either. I haven't seen any of their videos, like from start to finish. If any of them, or both of them, stop making any type of content on social media, I probably wouldn't even notice. I would only notice because PewDiePie will talk, Poppy Harlow will talk about it, and I will know. Why are they fighting? When are they fighting? What's their motivation behind the fighting? I don't know, and I don't care. Okay, next item. Now you might be wondering, who the heck is Jim Acosta and what is Geo News? Well, I thought I would start my own news segment in this channel. It's gonna be called Geo News after my last name. That's how you pronounce my last name, by the way. It's like Geo, G-E-O, like geography, but it's written D-Y-O. That's how you pronounce my last name. Geo News, the most important name in the news, and I'm Jim Acosta. Look at me, Jim Acosta. I'm really important. So you should listen to me, because I'm really important. And if you're wondering why Jim Acosta, I thought about Brian Stelter, but I have hair. And I also thought about Don Lemon, but let's not talk about Jim Acosta. Great hair, always right, great person, the most important name in the news, Jim Acosta. Now, before we go to the next item in today's news, I don't know what to cover for you, so please leave a comment telling me what kind of events and current affairs you would like me to cover, and I will give you a comprehensive, impartial, journalistic review in Pew News is my competitor. Geo News, the most important name in the news. Next item. Did you know you could 3D print a gun in your house? Well, there has been a lot of talk about 3D printed guns, and as a 3D print expert, not really myself because I am Jim Acosta, I don't know anything about 3D printing, but I have some sources, multiple sources, know a lot about 3D printing, and they can attest for sure that even when you 3D print a box, it's not very reliable. It's very hard to 3D print something that works perfectly every time, especially something as complicated as something that will make a explosive cartridge explode. I wouldn't trust holding something made of plastic that will make an explosive thing explode, because I'll be very afraid. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm not supposed to talk about. The sources said they're very afraid that it would explode in their hand. Now, I understand that this topic is a bit controversial. There's been a lot of talk on the internet and people showing examples of them printing guns in their houses using their inkjet printers. That's not how it works. And people were panicking because they probably think that that's pretty much how it works. But I can guarantee, not me, my sources, multiple sources can guarantee you that it's not as simple. Now, if you're still panicking after everything I told you, did you know, I don't know about Australia, but did you know it's illegal to manufacture a weapon in America that is undetectable? It's already illegal. It's been illegal for many years. So even if someone were to make a gun completely made of plastic, which my sources wouldn't recommend, because it's not very easy to make one. I mean, I don't know, I never made one, I have no idea how to do it, but I imagine, and I've been told that it's really hard to make one You wouldn't want to make it all of plastic. Other sources also reported that people have been manufacturing their own weapons in America for a long time. They buy parts from gun manufacturers and they just build them at home. Not 3D printed, made with proper parts, you know, parts that will work. But if you're still concerned, you should know that it's much easier to buy a weapon illegally and cheaper than 3D print one. So don't be worried about 3D printed guns, because it's at the moment, who knows about the future, but at the moment, it's not as simple as a lot of people were making it sound. Now, you might disagree, you might have better information than I do, which I disagree, because I'm Jim Acosta and I have the most important news you will get today and tomorrow. But if you do, go into the comments section, just jump into it, write your comments, please. We would love to hear what you have to say, unless you disagree with me, in which case this is just gonna be sad, and I'm gonna add a new entry in my diary saying, today everyone yelled at me and I'm really sad. But that's not what happened today. So thank you for watching, for joining me at Geo News. I'm Jim Acosta, and I'll see you next time at Geo News.